So I was being a smart ass, being a little Weisenheimer, and I'm like, Roxanne was out last week, and she tried Tranq for the first time.
Yeah, my family vacation. Thought it was something good to do around the kids.
Hanging out with your 5 and 3 year old, right?
Yeah.
Are they 5 and 3?
I need tranquilizer.
Is that right?
Yes, 5 and 3.
No, Roxanne didn't do Tranq, but I tell you what, this is an MJ Morning Show warning that these stories are becoming more and more frequent over Tranq. Now, Froggy, you ever hear of Tranq? You know what Tranq is?
Is that like a tranquilizer?
You know what? I'm pretty sure that's where the nickname comes from.
All right, so that's the worst nickname ever then if it's from Tranquilizer.
And also, I want to be very clear that I'm talking about Tranq. I'm not talking about
Chunk.
All right? So there's a big difference between Tranq and
Chunk.
So
unless you want a chunk of Tranq.
Chunk, chunk, chunk.
No, the DEA continues to warn of Tranq abuse, and people are losing their limbs. It's a veterinarian tranquilizer, and now the DEA is the drug is actually called xylazine, and it's most commonly used by veterinarians, and it's a central nervous system depressant, and it reduces heart rate and breathing. But the DEA, again, listen to this, the Office of National Drug Control Policy is declaring Tranq, Tranq, as an emerging threat. This means the federal government can now take steps to combat it in our communities. The DEA says that Tranq was also detected in more than 3,000 overdose deaths since 2021. So the drug is xylazine, Xylazine, and it's Tranq is the street name, the nickname, and vets use it. Yeah, Tranq can cause severe physical injuries in humans. The DEA says that people who inject drug mixtures containing Tranq can develop wounds that may lead to amputation.
Hold on. May lead to amputation
Yeah.
or definitely leads to amputation?
No, there are cases where people use the drug and they had to have a leg or an arm cut
I
off.
was about to say, because if it definitely leads to amputation, you'd easily be able to know who's on Tranq.
Hey, is that your idea of a good...
Let's have a
You
good
all right?
time.
Good time.
I'm sorry. I swallowed wrong.
Hey, MJ, why don't you come over? Why don't you hop on over to my house this weekend? We're having some Tranq. Have a little Tranq.
Tranq.
Hey,
All right. That's...
I'm all frigged up on Tranq. All right. No, so is that your idea of a good night out?
I mean, it's
Hey,
definitely,
let's do some Tranq, and next thing you know, your arm's cut off.
I mean, in short
Had to be
answer,
amputated.
It depends on the company, but...
Who's going to lose a limb tonight, everybody?
Yeah.
Which one of us?
Yeah, we could take a limo, and you can lose a limb in the limo. It's a limb. It's an LIMBO. It's a
and do the limbo.
Yeah. DEA officials explain that xylazine is not an opioid. Narcan does not reverse the effects during an overdose.
Oh, so you can't get that.
And those Narcan shots, man, those are becoming very, very common.
And wait, did I read something that there's some city or some state where people want 20-year-olds or people in their teens to carry those around with them in case someone...
They are giving Narcan out to third graders.
So
you need some Narcan right now?
There's a new flavor of Lunchables that
It's like I had
a tickle?
No, it's like it felt like I had a piece of sand in my throat.
Do you want to gargle or something?
No, I'm okay.
We can play like red wine or
No,
something for a couple
I'm okay.
seconds.
MJ, I saw a video of a cop.
I'm all right.
He was walking up and down Skid Row for a day, and he saved 6 people with Narcan in one day.
Yeah, by jamming them with the Narcan. Oh, by the way, I was joking around. They're not giving Narcan things out to third graders.
Yeah, it's like 5th grade.
Yeah, they're including them in school lunches now. You know those school lunch trays where you got the meat, you got the vegetable,
yep.
You got the little fruit cup or something.
Your little carton of milk.
And then a carton of milk, and then in the extra square, they put a Narcan needle. Aww. No, they're not doing that. No, but serious repercussions are going on here. But the reason why I mention this is because more and more stories are popping up about Tranq, Tranq. And this drug, and for the first time, though, the DEA is now officially declaring Tranq as an emerging threat. That's a new designation.
All right.
So Tranq has been seized, and a lot of times Tranq is mixed with fentanyl. So you got two nasty drugs, and the DEA is saying that there have been seizures in virtually every single state in the country now. So a little heads up.
Seizures, like people having seizures, or
no.
seizures like collecting?
They're seizing it.
I mean, I think
there have been
both,
seizures, yeah.
Both, Roxanne, would apply. They're seizing the drugs and people are having seizures.
Yeah, I wanted to point that out.